Before we get to our teams, I want to thank our wonderful volunteers. We have a couple of non-skating officials and skating officials who are going to make sure we're safe, we play within the rules, and we have a great night tonight. So, starting with our non-skating officials, we have Dick Noob as our head NSO. Who's our head NSO? Oh, Misconstrued! We have Misconstrued as our head NSO. We also have Dungeon Masher, Bare Knuckles, Definitely Dangerous, Mama Mayhem, Cthulhu, RJ, Robert the Bruise, and Haley. Thank you all of our NSOs. We also have a few skating officials tonight. Our head ref is Major Magnitude. Thank you, Major. We also have Whistles, E. Judy Zebra Wurst, Whistle of Doom, Cinderella, and Wallace and Gromhead. Thank you guys. Thank you for keeping us safe. Okay, we are going to start with our away team. We have South Sound today.
Yeah! Woo!
For our captain, we have Beans, number 473. We have number 5107, Bottom. We have number 715, Calamity Clove. Number 427, Machete Machad. Number 8, Peach Clobber. Number 27, Misty Neener. Number 24, Macho Man Sandy Ravage. Number 89, Rocket.
Rocket!
Let's go, Rocket!
Number 1221, Slimbo Bright. Number 85, Smarty McFly. Number 419, Viva La Trouble. Number 777, Twerks. Number 48, Venus Thigh Trap. Number 775, Strawberry War Cake. And number 649, Ness. We also have Joe coaching. Go ahead and take a lap, South Sound.
Let's go, Boston! Woo! They gotta get a line.
All right, for our home team, we have Hellgate Roller Derby. Home today, we have number 104, Marshmallow. Number 12, Foggy. Number 180, Sargento, baby. Number 22, Tough Love. Number 3, Hurl Crush. Number 30, Thorn Star. Number 4, Lux. Number 44, Montucky Lucky. Number 520, Dr. Brawlypop. Our captain, number 619, Party Crasher. Number 62, Dick Moon. Number 703, Abby Normal. And we have our coaches, Fields and Rex. Take a lap, Hellgate Roller Derby. Who's ready to watch some roller derby tonight? Who is here watching their very first roller derby game? Not lies. Oh, we have a new people! Hey! So exciting! I like to describe roller derby as a race with obstacles. We'll get into all of the rules later, but basically it's a race with obstacles. You have two people with stars on everybody else is an obstacle. That's probably the simplest way to describe it. We have number 1-2 Foggy jamming for Hellgate Roller Derby, and number 5-1-0-7 jamming for South Sound. Foggy's out quick with lead jam. Okay, now we can get into the rules. So we talked about jammers and people racing. They're the ones with the stars on their helmet. The first person who gets out of the rocket on top is what we call the lead jammer. And you can see why it's so handy to be the lead jammer right there. The lead jammer is able to call off the jam. In roller derby, we play in these 2-minute periods that we call jams. The lead jammer is able to say, you know what, I don't want to skate the full 2 minutes, we're going to call it off now. We have number 4, Locks, jamming for Hellgate Roller Derby. And number something else, jamming for South Sound. I'll figure it out in a second. We have number 75, Calamity Road, jamming for South Sound. This is a quick thing that lead jammer. Remember that lead jammer is the one who's able to call off the jam before the full 2 minutes are up. So, as a jammer, you have 2 goals in roller derby. The first is to get as quick as you can. And the second is to stop the other team from getting points. Get as many points as you can to stop the other team from getting points. When you call off the jam early, it's probably because the other team is about to get points and you really don't want them to get away with points. That being said, Max is racking up points here, and it looks like Calamity Go is still stuck in that tripod. Those Hellgate blockers are, one might say, giving her hell, not letting her get through. Looks like we have Montucky Monkey, Tough Love, and that's a lovely shot as well as the lockers on the triangle. And we go ahead and call that jam there. Locke's able to rack up 12 points for Hellgate Roller Derby. So far our score is looking 0 for South Sound and 16 for Hellgate Roller Derby. For this next jam, we have 1-0-4 Marshmallow, jamming for Hellgate Roller Derby. And somebody with really fabulous socks, jamming for South Sound. I can't see their numbers, but I will tell you in a second. That being said, Punch Out first, getting the jam. Oh no, that's not Chevy. That's 419. Silly me. Sorry guys. That's number 419, Viva La Trouble. And Marshmallow pulls that off quick. Looks like before anybody was able to get points there. So in roller derby, we talked about the lead, right? They're the one who can call off the jam. They're the only one who can score points, right? They have to pass the opposing player's picks. So sometimes you might see jammers flip around and start going in the pack backwards. That's what their picks go through first. We have number 619 Party Crasher jamming for Hellgate, and number 5107 Bottom jamming for South Sound. I saw Bottom wearing a sash earlier. I wonder what that means. I should have asked before we started. Crash out. Wow! Crash out with that lead jam. But Bottom beat her to the punch, and Crash was like, you know what, I'm gonna go over there. Marshmallow back again. Sorry, that's Foggy. Oh gosh, guys, I really do need glasses. That's number 1-2 Foggy, jamming for Hellgate Roller Derby. And another. That looks like number 7-1. Foggy out. Those blockers, it looks like 1-2-2-1. Trying to pull her back a little bit. Sling bow. Foggy able to sneak out. Same thing with Olympia. They're going to sneak out here. Foggy comes out there. Got her 4 points wants his job a little bit easier, trying to get rid of this attack. Scoring pass. South Sound able to rack up a few points this jam. 4 points for South Sound, 24 for Hellgate Roller Derby. We have number 5107 Bottom out on the track again, jamming for South Sound. Number 104 Marshmallow, jamming for Hellgate Roller Derby. It looks like the blockers are going to be playing chicken to see who moves back first. And then both jammers are able to get a little bit of speed right off that line. Taking the lead for this jam. Looks like Bottom still stuck, but sneaking up that inside line. Top love, number 2-2, able to catch Bottom at the top of the pack, but Bottom pushed through. Oh, I was waiting to see what would happen. Bottom just about to finish that initial pass, but Marshmallow called it off before she had a chance to score any points. In the meantime, we're looking at 715 Calamity Flow, jamming for South Sound, and number 619 Party Crasher, jamming for Hellgate Roller Derby. Seems like the blockers didn't like the situation last time, so they moved quite a bit closer to the jam line this time. Looks like we had a couple blockers down quick, but back up and join those tripods to see if we can keep those jammers from getting through. Tough love and Adam Normal, holding Calamity Flow back quite a bit, same as Slammer right. Party Crasher able to sneak on through. Slammer was stretching the pack a little bit, so Party Crasher just had to get through the end of it. When we're talking about the pack, we're talking about the players that are close together, that's kind of the clump. We talk about where action and hitting can happen, and that's within that clump and 20 feet on either side. So at some point, if the jammer starts pushing the blocker too far away, the blocker can no longer make contact with the man to let the jammer by. I think that's what's happening with, or that's what was happening with Party Crasher and his Slammer right. Low. Looks like on her scoring pass here. Party Crasher saw it, didn't like it, called it off. Remember the rules of the jammer, you have 2 goals. Get as many points for your own team and stop the other team from getting points. It seems like that's Hellgate's strategy at the moment. Rack up points, but also really focus on that second goal. Stop the other team from getting points, which is why we're seeing all these quick little jams here. Looks like number 419, Viva La Trouble with the cool socks, jamming for South Sound, and number 12, Foggy, jamming for Hellgate Roller Derby. Foggy really stretching that pack. That's why that pack is so important. Understanding how that pack works is really important because if you're able to stretch it out and just push like a freight train, you are able to get through. Wow guys, we are officially 10 minutes in and I've been so enjoying all of the action I forgot to make any announcements. So let me make a few announcements here. If you're hungry, head on over to the Loaded Irishman. They have some roller derby themed specials. I saw a jammer, I saw a blocker, I saw a pivot special, and somebody came over and told me they had the best burger they've ever had in their life over there. So make sure you head on over and get yourself some food if you're hungry. As far as what's happening on the track, we have number 4 Mox jamming for Hellgate Roller Derby and number 510 Lana. Mox jamming right now in the lead for South Sound. Bottom looking to pick up some points around here. A little bit of recycling there. Blockers taking her all the way to the line, not letting her get through. But she gets to it anyway. And calls off the jam quick. Let's see if it was before Locks to get the points. Locks able to sneak in 2 points there. you also to Montana Kush for sponsoring us this season. They have a table over in the corner, and I hear they have some free swag. You should go check it out. They are locally owned and operated since 2009. Looks like we have Hellgate Roller Derby calling for an official review. Hey guys, guess what we're doing at halftime? We are doing Chuck a Duck, as we have done before. You should totally go buy your duck. It's only $2. You throw your duck at halftime, whoever gets closest to the center of the track, gets a basket of treats from the Sweet Spot, one of our sponsors. I have heard it's absolutely delicious. All right, sorry guys, I'm back. I was just told that while I was eating Spike, I had lipstick on my teeth. Oh, egg on my face. They say never need your nose. Thank you also to Becca Bauer of Rebecca Bauer Photography for photographing our event today. We also have Rachel and Clint videoing all of the action. We are so grateful to have them here. Our players love to look back through all of the footage, celebrate the things that they did, and lose countless nights of sleep over the things that they didn't do. So we really, no, I'm joking. We really appreciate you guys here. And we are off. It looks like we have 715. I believe it. And number 104, Harsh Miller. Jamming. Harsh with lead jammer here. Ooh, I thought it was a star pass, but it was not. I heard a forearm count, so you guys aren't sure who that is. But it sounds like somebody's going to start the next jam box. 8-3. We have number 419, Viva La Trouble with the cool socks. Starting out jamming for Southbound, and number 6. And number 619, Party Crasher. Wow, oh my goodness, both of those jammers just ran right through. Looks like Party Crasher was confirming that she had lead, so she could call it off. You know, it is so tough when both of those jammers are right on you like that. Sometimes it's just easier to call off because remember, the two goals of the jammer, get as many points as possible for your own team, stop the other team from getting points. If you're that neck and neck, kind of, it's a bit of a toss-up if you're going to be the first one to get those points. So sometimes it's easier to call off. Looks like number 517, Bottom, jamming for South Sound, and number 124, jamming for Hellgate Roller. Oh my God! Once again, we have both of the jammers out at the same time, so they're going to have a little bit of a race. Oh, we have a jammer on chase for her. Oh, a little bit smooth, and they are now chasing the pack. The pack is running away from the jammers. I gotta tell you, this is one of the funnest things, because you just get to zoom around the track. Said Katie Bottom. Snuck right through there and called out the jam. Looks like both Foggy and Bottom were able to snag a couple of points there, though. Whew. Oh, I love when we chase the pack. We have number 715, Calamity Flow, and number 4, Locks, as our jammers this time around. Oh my goodness, guys, we haven't even talked about the pivots. Okay, so we see the jammers, they're the ones with the stars on their helmet, right? They're the only ones who can score points. The pivots are the ones with the stripes on their helmet. And most of the time play blockers, sometimes they'll get a little bit of offense for their jammers as needed. The specialty about the pivots is that they are the only other player on the track who is allowed to wear the star panty. So if the jammer is really struck, they're in a bind, they cannot get through those blockers, they can take that star panty off, pass it to the pivot. Pivot can then become jammer. We haven't seen a star pass yet. We'll definitely call it out. I'll call it out when we do, because I think we're going to see something. Checking in on scores, we have 43 points for Hellgate Roller Derby and 19 points for South Sound. We are about halfway through our first half. I suppose one could also call that we are a quarter of the way through the game. A lot can still happen though. We've only just begun. We have number 419, Viva La Trouble, jamming for South Sound, and number 104, Marshmallow, jamming for Hellgate Roller Derby. Looks like Viva found a little line on the inside of the track and is able to sneak out that to pick up lead jam. Marshmallow still stuck in those South Sound jammers. We're giving her a run for her money. She was able to sneak on out though. And looks like they're being a tough love. Oh, chasing down Viva. To get in front as well, and Marsh to sneak through on that scoring round, picking up all 4 of her points. Nice defense. Lead number 517, 5107, Bottom, jamming for South Sound, and number 619, Party Crasher, jamming for Hellgate Roller Derby. Alright, Bottom out with lead. It looks like Party Crasher's getting stuck up with, let me give them a shot because they're doing great. Strawberry Birthday and Machete Mashad called Party Crasher up quite a bit. Oh, almost lost balance, but able to stay on their skates and call off the jam there. Nice one, Bottom. Looking back at our jam line, we have number 12, Boggy, jamming for Hellgate Roller Derby, and number 715, Calamity Flow, jamming for South Sound. We had our tripod there at the very end. Jammers, but it didn't seem to slow either of them down. Boggy with lead jam, looking to the rest to make sure that that's what she was, as they got out so close at the same time and decided to call it off. Hellgate Roller Derby sticking with their strategy of stopping the other team from getting as many points as possible. And so far it seems to be working. Hellgate 48 points, South Sound 26 points. But, like I said, we are far from over. There is so much time left in this game, and it really is anybody's game. Looks like we have a new jammer out there for South Sound, 27 Misty Eater, and we have number 4 Blocks, jamming for Hellgate Roller Derby. It's always good to mix up jammers. Blockers start to figure out their tricks and their patterns, which is a constant struggle for jammers to constantly do something new with. Frankly, kind of skate a little chaotically and rapidly, and just keep trying to get the best to with her initial pass, Misty saw it and called off that jam. Non-scoring jam for this round. Thank you to Desperado Sports Staffing for sponsoring us. They have the best wings in town, so make sure you go check them out if you're feeling hungry. Thank you also to Log Jam Presents for all the amazing volunteer opportunities for our skaters. We always love the chance to see more people in our community. Looks like we're starting a blocker down for Hellgate Roller Derby. We have Bottom jamming for South Sound and Marshmallow jamming for Hellgate. You might think that having one less blocker on the track makes it easier, but it honestly does not, because these skaters are so tough and know the rules so well that they can just pick it apart. Oh, are we maybe running again? Little run. Looks like South Sound didn't want to run, so you'll notice Hellgate could not, because remember, skaters need to stay within that close quarters in order to keep making contact. And if they want to make contact, which let's be honest, we all do, it's roller derby, you gotta stay within your boundaries. We We have number 619, Party Crasher, jamming for Hellgate Roller Derby. And that looks like Calamity Code to me, number 715, jamming for Sept. Sounds like a multiplayer there. Multiplayer is when you need to hit within target zones. And if some skaters pull together or make it impossible to hit within those target zones or to break through, that is what we call a multiplayer. We call this the hospital gown. A hospital gown is what is a legal target zone. So where you are allowed to hit people. You can hit elbows and up, you can hit knees and up, you cannot hit all of that are the legal areas. So if you hit in that area, you will get penalties. Guys, that's the start pass that we were talking about earlier. So, looks like Jammer wanted a little bit of a hand, handed the star candy off to the pivot, the player with the stripe on their helmet, and so they became the Jammer. I think Party Crasher saw what was going on now, saw that the new jammer was out, and called it off. We have number 419, People in Trouble, jamming for South, and number 12, Bobby, jamming for Looks like an official timeout. Well, we had a moment. Let me keep doing some shout outs here. Thank you to Clint and Rachel for coming out and videoing all of our action today. Thank you, Becca, for photographing. Big thanks to KGBA Radio and Colin for DJing and keeping up the tunage tonight. Keeps up the energy. Thank you also to Mike's Print and Copy for always providing our stellar flyers, programs, and the best service. You might have seen a few of our flyers around town. Thanks for that. Check out Hellgate Hub. We have all sorts of merchandise over there. We have snacks. We have our bar. We also have our favorite skater voting. If you have a favorite skater tonight, head on over to Hellgate Hub and drop a couple dollars in the cup with their picture. A couple of those funds go toward our travel fund. So we can go and travel with new people and hang out with their people. Feet are hot on our feet. Looks like we have some blocker action. We were all looking for that multiplayer to get through the back there. I was also looking to see what was happening. That was pretty incredible to watch. She just kind of like tiptoed her way through that path. That was great. Viva also out and around for a scoring pass. That was maybe our longest jam so far. Oh, that we heard me. I think that was our longest jam though. That was great. All right. Let's see here. We got number 427, Machete Mashad, jamming for Southbound, and number 4, Lots, jamming for home. Guys, we have less than 10 minutes left in this first half. Make sure you head over to Hellgate. The funds go towards Hellgate Travel. Check back on the track. Looks like Rox has the lead.
Hey, hold on! Okay!
some really fabulous volunteer medics, making sure everybody stays safe. But you know what? You learn, you get better, and you make some great friends while you do it. So reach out to Hellgate Roller Derby. You can talk to any player, any skater, any official while you're here. They'd be happy to tell you how to get involved. You can talk to me. I would love to talk to you about roller derby. Or you can go to our website and look for more information. But we always love to have new skaters. Looks like we have number 104 Marshmallow jamming for Hellgate Roller Derby, and I believe that was Calamity Clove jamming for Sept. Marshmallow took the opportunity to speak out and get that lead. Those Hellgate blockers are really reforming on Calamity Clove, not letting her get out. Some nice blocking after about the ball, top and tough love. Keeping her right in her pocket. Oh, and it looks like we have a star pass there. Once again, that is that pivot. Number 1221, Celine Bright, I believe, who took that star pass. You'll notice Celine held back for a little bit. Didn't take that star penalty immediately. She had a couple of opportunities at the point. That's because that pivot only takes that penalty as a last resort. Our jammers are trained to be jammers. They're trained to skate in that way. The pivots, they specialize in a little bit of everything. They kind of are a generalist. So whenever they take that panty, they want to make sure it's because there is no other option available. Out on the track, we have Foggy and Viva La Trouble. Oh, once again, the blockers, the tripods gave a whole bunch of space, and I think both of these jammers just lost it. They lost the opportunity to win. Once again, just running out of time. It's so fabulous to watch. Nice defense from Tough Love there, holding Viva La Trouble back. Looks like the tripod is able to reform around Viva, so eventually she's back to turn one. Not for long though, because once again we had a star pass. It looks like it's number 27. Misty Nina, we've seen jam before, so we know she can jam. And probably knows too. Less than 5 minutes, guys. Don't forget to get your duck to vote for your fan favorite. I also had somebody come up and tell me that the loaded Irish band was the best burger they've ever had. So if you're feeling hungry, you should definitely go check out that booth. Like I said earlier, they have Derby-specific specials. I believe they have a jammer special, they have a pivot special, they have a blocker special. So you can pick what your favorite position is and go get some food that matches. We have Bottom and Party Crasher jamming for this jam. Bottom able to get out first. Really watching that pack to see if Party Crasher is able to get out. Bottom finishes that initial pass, able to start scoring points. Kentucky Lucky goes with it and brings Bottom all the way back. I gotta tell you, as a jammer, that is the most depressing thing, getting recycled like that. Somebody knocks you out, you have to re-enter behind the person who knocked you out, and it just kills you. You fought so hard to get as far as you did, and they just keep bringing you back around. Oh my goodness. Derby is a lesson in patience. It's really a great lesson. I believe that's Marshmallow and Calamity Flow out there. Oh, there's that recycling again. Immediately bringing Harsh all the way back. Harsh not letting it stop her though. Speeds up, but not before Calamity Flow gets that lead jam. Sounds like a timeout for Southside. got some hot goss. It sounds like we have a birthday on South Sound, and we've seen her out here quite a bit champing. Number 5107, Bottom. It is her 40th birthday today. Happy birthday! Back to 30 to go. It's the birthday girl! The birthday girl is jamming! Birthday girl for South Sound and Foggy, number 1-2 for Hellgate Roller Derby. Now that we all know it's her birthday, Bottom has us to rest and she's doing it! Lead for this jam. Pack's running. South Sound trying to stop Hellgate Roller Derby, keeping it moving. Oh, so exciting, so exciting. Bottom called it off before Hellgate made too many points. Looks like Hellgate able to snag a few go. 2 point score now for everybody across the board. That means we're looking at a total of 34 points for South Sound and 94 points for Hellgate Roller Derby. We have Party Crasher number 619 jamming for Hellgate and Viva La Trouble 419 jamming for Sept. Looks like we're going around 24, 23, 22 seconds left in this period. So this may be the last jam of this half, guys. Make some noise for our skaters. Get pumped. And that is halftime, everybody. Take a break, head on over to Hellgate Cup, get some merch, get some drinks, get some food from the Loaded Irishman. Hey, make sure you play a duck too. We're gonna chuck our ducks in about 10 minutes. So if you have not gotten a duck yet, it's raining ducks. Make sure you get a duck, they're only $2. All of the proceeds go towards the travel fund for Hellgate Roller Derby, and you get to win. Oh guys, inflation has hit us hard. They're actually $3, I apologize. The trucks are $3. But if you win, you get to get a basket of sweets from the sweet farm, which if you tell me, is worth the price of inflation. Definitely go buy a duck, help out Hellgate Roller Derby. We will see you in 10 minutes for Chuck a Duck, and we will see you in 15 minutes for some more roller derby. Thank you so much. We have number 5107 Bottom, the birthday girl, jamming for South Sound, and number 104 Marshmallow, jamming for Hellgate Roller Derby. It looks like Bottom was out first, got lead, and then fell. So Marshmallow, that always hurts my brain. Okay, so Bottom had lead, got out first, Harsh overtook, starting to go around, Bottom pulled off the jam. So we are right back into the action. Second half here, we were looking at 94 points for Hellgate Roller Derby, and we were looking at 34 points for South Sound. I believe I saw some, yep, it looks like we have an official timeout here. Looks like skating officials are going to chat with our non-skating officials for a hot minute, and then we're going to get back to the action. If you have an interest in becoming an official or a non-skating official, reach out to us. We are always excited to have more reps, more non-skating officials to help us run our bouts, to help us play safely. Roller derby really could not happen without our wonderful volunteers, both our skaters on the track and also everybody else around the track who is making sure things happen. If you are interested in joining, talk to Head Ref Major Magnitude or Head NSO Misconstrued, and they'd love to tell you more. Sorry, Paul. I won't let it happen.
You got a phone? You're like out.
Well, we have a moment here. I'd also like to say thank you to Strip's Howard Fund for their support of Hellgate Roller Derby. They support philanthropic causes and help promote media literacy. In partnership with the company and the Strips and Howard families, they are dedicated to creating informed, engaged communities through journalism, education, childhood literacy, and local causes. Thank you for helping us with the local causes. Also, a special shout out to Montucky Cold Snacks for their contributions to our league this year. Montucky Cold Snacks was founded on the simple concept of having fun, doing good, and enjoying cold, snackable beer. They support awesome causes, including they support wonderful causes, making Montucky Cold Snacks. Okay, back to the action. We have Party Crasher and Calamity Flow out there jamming. Looks like the lockers are holding them up. Party Crasher able to get out first and get that. Meanwhile, Calamity, recycled by Tough Love. The Tough Lovers are right into the pocket of those blockers. I heard something. I heard penalty for somebody for something. Looks like one of the blockers for South Sound. Calamity Flow. Party Crasher saw it, didn't like it, called off the jam. Guys, don't forget to vote for your favorite skater over at the Hellgate Hub. Just drop a couple of bucks in a cup with a picture of your favorite skater. And once again, all that money goes towards our travel fund. If you haven't noticed a theme already, it's expensive to travel, and we need more money for the travel fund. Plus, the skater who gets the most votes. Sounds like we started the jam right at the same time that an official timeout. Official timeout. Okay, we have an official timeout. An official timeout is currently happening. Like I was saying, vote for your favorite skater over at the Hellgate Hub. Skater who gets the most votes is awarded favorite skater award. Sorry, they're awarded fan favorite. Fan favorite. It can also be favorite skater, but fan favorite.
Hi, how's it going?
And we are off to the races. It looks like a 1-2-3 jam for Hellgate Roller Derby. And with the cool stocks number 419, Beaver Trouble. Beaver Trouble almost out, but it looks like we had a couple of unfortunately, it looks like that slowdown may have resulted in a penalty. That's slowing down Foggy. A quick ball there, but it looks like we do have a star pass, meaning our South Sound pivot has now become a South Sound jammer. Foggy has not yet called off. There it is. Foggy calls off the jam there. Looks like South Sound able to grab a couple of points in the lead. Sometimes you will see jammers kind of flip around and enter the pack butt first. That's because in order to score points, another official timeout. In order to score points, you have to pass the opposing player's hips. So if you can get your hips out in front, you have a higher likelihood of using your hips to pass somebody else's hips. Also, sometimes roller derby just puts you in weird positions. Sometimes the best way to get through the pack is not the most logical way, maybe, and your body just takes over and you're like, okay, I guess we're going backwards now. This is just what's happening. This was going to start the jam, but it is getting us ready to start the jam. We have number 5107, bottom number 8, jamming for South South, and number 4, bronze, jamming for Hellgate Roller Derby, back out. Stumble there, bottom used it for her age, and oh, it looks like last spin as well. Looks like the pack is moving quite a bit. Hellgate trying to get in front to stop bottom. Did stop bottom. Bottom decided to call it off instead. Looks like bottom able to get a point there. And Long's not able to. South side, South Sound. Listen, not South side, South Sound. Slowly but surely closing that gap, letting get 38 points for South Sound, 119 points for Hellgate Roller Derby. We have Marshmallow number 104 and Calamity Clove number 715 for this jam. Jamming for this jam. Those jammers jam, nobody jam. Holding on to Marshmallow until the last possible second. Again, remember we have to stay within that pack in order to have contact. So Marshmallow had pushed Slingo all the way to the edge and was able to get to the point where Slingo could no longer block. And Harsh calling off that jam. So far the strategy seems to be working for Hellgate, so they're going to stick with it. Remember the two things a jammer always does. Try and get points for their own team, try and stop the other team from getting points. So they're keeping these jams short, getting lead, racking up a few points, calling it quick. I believe I saw number 4 with Anthony. Two Bobby jamming for Hellgate. Bobby with lead out of the pack. Bontucky recycling that jammer back. Higher than out. Looks like Vita is not letting that stop her though. And star pass there. Jammer. Looking to grab a few points for her team. Bobby calls it off before she leaves it. We have number 5107 bottom, jamming for South Sound. And number 4, Knox, jamming for Bobby. Birthday girl, birthday girl. An interesting strategy from these tripods up there, giving those jammers a lot of room to run. It looks like it's working when you have tough walls like these. But certainly gives those jammers an opportunity. I think Lots likes to run. Lots likes the space that she can just get going on those skates. A little bit of offense there. Seeing if they can do a bit of offense in the moment. Sticking with defense this time. A little bit of confusion. Lots ended up falling off that jam. Oh, look at those signs for logs. Oh, those are great over in the audience. Does anybody have a sign for Ida? Sign for Ida? No, nobody for me. That's all right. Go, log. All right, we have number 104, Harsh Mellow. Jamming for Hellgate Roller Derby. Oh, and it looks like that South Sound jammer was able to get out and get the jam. That is 1221 Slain Low Bright with the jam. So lands into that wall. Just enough to get a couple of points. I think she was able to snag a few. Yeah, looks like it. Looks like she was able to snag a few and able to keep Hellgate from getting more. Looking back at that jam line, looks like we have Abby Normal, number 703, jamming for Hellgate, and number 27, Misty Meaner, jamming for Sept. Running off that outside line, found a gap and did not wait a second before taking it. Coming in hot, breaking up that tripod for her first scoring pass. So we had a 4 on her way of the Hellgate. Oh, and the Hellgate jammer. So it looks like we have a power jam now for South Sound. We're going to see how they play this. Guys, we have our first jammer swap. Okay, so as you may notice from the lack of movement right now, we cannot play roller derby without a jammer. So what happens when both of our jammers get a penalty? Well, they do a little jammer swap in the box. One of the jammers, the first jammer, will pop out whether or not they have served their full 30-second penalty, and the other jammer will sit for whatever that amount of time is. So neither of them are going to serve their full 30-second penalty. Now we have a power jam for Hellgate Roller Derby. Abby Normal looking to get a few points here. So, because both of our jammers got penalties, that means we have a 2-minute jam. Give some noise. 2 minutes is a long time on the track. Looks like both jammers getting some points now. Abby Normal with her first scoring pass, total 4 points so far. South Sound racking up 4 more points, total 12 points so far this jam.
You got it.
Oh, the end of the 2 minutes. Oh my gosh, it feels like it takes forever. Well done, skaters. Those 2-minute jams are low. Looks like we have number 427, Machete Mashad, jamming for South Sound. And we got number 12 Foggy, jamming for Hellgate Roller Derby. Checking out the score, South Sound continuing to try and close that gap, 53 points, Hellgate Roller Derby, 114. But we still have 20 minutes left on that. So really a lot can happen in 20 minutes. Called it off before Bob had the chance to score points. We got number 4 Locks jamming for Hellgate Roller Derby, and I believe that's number 715 Calamity Flow jamming for South Sound. A lot of defense from Tough Love right off the line. They are right into the Hellgate Roller Derby tri-pack. Looks like both jammers are getting stuck up in that pack. That is a tight pack there, not letting anybody through. Defense from both sides. Last time back to the top of the pack, Slane goes right with a nice knockout. Recycling her all the way back. Oh man, this is really a brutal time. Because at this point, no lead has been called. So you'll notice neither of the jammers. Still stuck in there, but was able to do a star pass to Slane Bright. Slane oh, nice apex jump up there. Oh, it looks like Locke, who has lead, got a penalty for a cut, so we are going to have another 2-minute jam in addition to a power jam. So we've got Brown, and she is determined. Or is it Slane I'm so sorry, Slane Slane has some time now to make up some ground, and she is determined. So you'll notice those South Sound blockers hanging back a little bit. There's one providing a little bit of offense. Providing a little bit of offense there, and the rest held back. They're trying to stretch that pack and make it so those Hellgate blockers had to drop and Slane could go. Looks like it paid off though. That was a 12-point scoring round for South Sound. Continuing slowly but steadily. They are starting to close that gap. We have Viva with trouble, jamming for South Sound. And I believe that Hellgate jammer is still in the box. So South Sound is once again starting with a power jam. And Viva takes lead. The benefits of a power jam. You have the opportunity to get lead and keep it. So Viva has now finished her initial pass, has begun her scoring pass with these 4 points. Locke still fighting to get through from her initial pass after coming back from the box. Oh, and back in the box now, it looks like. So once again, a power jam for South Sound. They are just taking that opportunity. Oh, a little whip from Viva. Looks like grab 775 Strawberry War Cake and did a little whip off them. Lots of communication. You can tell stakes are high when you hear this much communication on the track. It's so fun. Love it. Viva La Trouble saw Locke was back out of the box, called it off before Locke was able to get any points. Once again, another scoring round for just South Sound, looking at Hellgate Roller Derby has 146 points. Looks like South Sound has 72 points. Creeping closer to that 100 mark. They're getting closer. We got bottom, number 5107, jamming for South Sound. And I believe that's Marshmallow, 104, jamming for lots of communication from these coaches and tensions up. I forget sometimes that I need to talk and like announce to you guys because I'm just so enthralled by everything happening on the track. It's just fabulous. Looks like we get number 703 Abby Normal back on the track jamming for Hellgate Roller Derby. And I believe that's 1221 Slane Bright jamming for South. got an official timeout, giving our jammers and our blockers and our pivots and our refs and everybody out there a moment to breathe, because let me tell you, it feels like tensions are high with just 12 minutes left. I think it was not an official timeout. It was a Hellgate timeout. Each team only gets one timeout per round. This feels like a good moment to use it with that energy high, with those skaters starting to get tired. Good moment to take a breath as a team. Check in, see how everybody's doing. In the meantime, thank you to KBGA College Radio and Colin for their wonderful DJ services today. Yeah, woo, D. All right, back to business. We got Abby Normal and Slambo Bright. Hot off that jammer line. Slambo able to get there just a little bit sooner than Abby. Looking to close the distance a little bit more. Oh, a little jammer on jammer that took both jammers down. Abby took the opportunity to sneak up that inside line. Got a little stuck up with those south-sound jammers. Slambo on a scoring pass here. Abby thrilled. And Slambo calls it after an 8-point jam. Once again, they're just creeping. They're just creeping. Closing their gap, closing their gap. But it looks like maybe we have a request for an official review from Hellgate Roller Derby. So they have an opportunity to say once again, I can't remember which. But at certain points, they can use their official review and say, hey, we'd like to go back. We'd either like to assess the penalty that was given, maybe assess the penalty that wasn't given, take a moment and just reflect on the game. Is there anything that we want to change if we could turn back time? Thank you also to the Missoula County Fairgrounds for hosting our games this season. We are so grateful to have a wonderful space like this. And even though this is Hellgate Roller Derby's last home bout of 2025, we look forward to hopefully using the same space in the future. Also, if you're feeling hungry, go check out the Loaded Irishman. They have all sorts of delicious food. Somebody told me it was the best burger that they've ever had. And I also hear that there's Derby-specific specials. So if you have, say, a favorite position in Derby, say a pivot or something, you can go order a pivot at the Loaded Irishman. I mean, that's pretty sick, if you ask me. If you'd like to be a sponsor of Hellgate Roller Derby and perhaps hear me talk about your company, just scan the QR code in your program and our sponsorship committee will reach out to talk to you. Sounds like Hellgate Roller Derby was not able to keep that official review. In other words, the officials reviewed it, said, you know what, we stand by what we did, we're not going to go back time, we're not going to create a parallel universe and change things that happened in the past, we're just going to move forward as it is. Trouble with those cool socks jamming for salsa. That looks like Foggy, and we're going to Hellgate Roller Derby. Diva first, and 419 with that jam. Foggy to get through that initial pass. Oh, some nice guys, it looks like we have a power jam going on for South Sound. Maybe a little bit of a standoff at the jam line between Bottom and Party Crasher there. Bottom just taking a moment to breathe so that they can crush and get lead jam. Bottom doing their best to take advantage. Already got lead, trying to rack up some points before that Hellgate Jammer is out of the box. Ooh, and some sneaky timing to call it out. Foggy out of the box, literally the second Bottom called off the jam. So no, Hellgate is not starting in the box. South Sound is not starting with the power jam, but they didn't have an opportunity to score. Oh, guys. The little mascot's back. Who's this? He's pretty cute. He's just kind of looking. He's just watching. This is one of the best seats in the house, I gotta tell you, Nancy. So we're just hanging out here and watching a little bit. Oh my goodness. Oh, I looked down for a second. Tommy already has lead. Looks like someone was watching it as low. Guys, we have less than 10 minutes left in this bout. Our last home bout of the season. Make some noise for these skaters. Heck yeah, we have number 419, Viva with Trouble. Jamming for Southside, and number 4, Locks. Jamming for Hellgate Roller Derby. Both jammers getting caught up with those strike ones there. Those are the lockers who know that we only have 10 minutes left, and they are really doing everything in their powers to slow these jammers down. Locking takes over lead as it sounds like one of the blockers for South Sound with a penalty. I heard maybe directional, but don't quote me on that. I'm not 100%. Sounds like Hellgate Jammer going to the box. Power jam for South Sound. Something tells me Viva with Trouble is going to use this opportunity to get as many points as possible. A little bit of offense help from South Sound. Looks like it took their jammer down as well. It's always hard as a jammer, you know, to take that offense. In theory, you really want the help from your teammates, and then you're out there on the track and you're moving at 100 miles per hour. But you're trying to do what you just need to see. Right away, you're able to get those points. Create a little bit more distance in this score.
Grab, go again.
Another 2-minute jam in the books. Viva used it to her advantage though. 12 points in that jam for South Sound, 8 points for Hellgate Roller Derby. We're looking at 427 Machete Mashad jamming for South Sound, and number 104 Parker. Jamming for Hellgate Roller Derby. And away they go. Machete out quick, getting that lead. blocker there. And it looked like it paid off, able to call off the jam before Marshmallow could get any points. South Sound broken 100 points now, 103 to 161 for Hellgate Roller Derby. Looks like we have a switch up in the Hellgate Jammer. We have number 22, Top Love, and number 121, Sling. Top Love out with that lead jam. Or lead jammer. We had a little bit from the Hellgate coach. Points and call, meaning get those points and call it off before the other jammer can get points. And it looks like it worked. Tough Love able to get 1 point. South Sound, no points for that jam. We have number 27, Misty Meaner, number 125. And we're off. Oh, looks like Bobby was maybe playing a little bit of defense on the line there. Didn't get Misty back. It worked in the sense that she got a lead, but Misty is right on her tail. It is a race to see who can get to the pack first. That's how Bobby play this is lead. Here she called off. Quincy call. She took her chances and she was able to get those points quick. To keep Misty off. Able to sneak through with a few more points. 8 points for Hellgate that jam, 4 points for South Sound. We have number 5107 Bottom jamming for South Sound. And number 22 Top Love out there again, jamming for Hellgate Roller Derby. Looks like maybe they attempted recycle. But didn't need to. Bottom out with lead. Top Love getting stuck behind some of the South Sound jammers. Montucky Lucky trying to get a little bit of offense and break up some room. Bottom, meanwhile, just doing laps. Bottom asking her jammers, or her blockers, to get a little bit of room. Let it run. Now, technically, you can still score points up until the end of the first set of 4 whistles. So when we call off the jam, tweet, 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 tweet. There's 3 sets of 4, right? Technically, you can still score points until the end of that first set of 4 tweets. So something tells me that's what Bottom was doing that last round. To get the rest to call it off for the end of that first set. Oh my gosh, guys, I blinked and already lost a big jammer. Slainbow Bright with South Sound lead for this jam. Looks like number 4 Locks. Still working to get through. While Slainbow just skating through. The Hellgate Blackbirds figured out her tricks, slowed her down, but she still got through. She's watching that scoreboard every pass around. She's watching that scoreboard go up more and more. That's the goal. Around we go. Where it stops, nobody think it's smooth though, it knows. Okay guys, launch out. Cheer for our skaters. They need more energy. They need energy from the crowd. But we will not say it yet until it's official. But thank you, everybody. Stick around, we're going to announce MVPs. A huge thank you to all of our selfless volunteers and our generous sponsors for making tonight's bout possible. We could not do what we do without you. Our appreciation also goes out to the refs and NSOs. And finally, thank you to our awesome fans for supporting us. We hope to see you next time. This is our last home bout this season, but we cannot wait to see you next season.
I didn't do that.